Why are black Gen Xers so pissed off nowadays? You guys.
Hey, TikTok. Listen, once again, I apologize for my look. It is breakfast time here in Australia, so forgive me if I haven't had my glow up yet. I wanted to respond to this guy about um, the drivel that came out of his mouth. First of all, what I liked about your speech, sir, was how you generalized all black people. You guys. You know, if we use the same type of thought process that you used, we could ask you, why are all your white kids shooting up schools? Why are all your kids, white kids, nothing but, killers, thugs, killing people? What's wrong with you white people if we used your way of thinking? And then you want to ask me why black people are mad. God bless your heart. See, I'm from North Carolina. I was born in High Point, South Carolina. I was born in actually Gaffney, South Carolina. Lived in High Point. So I happen to know a lot about racism. I happen to know a lot about it. I happen to know a lot about the evil that lurks in the hearts of white men, women, and their children. I've got scars on my psyche from it, of being bullied, not only in North Carolina, South Carolina, California as well, because I grew up a lot in California. All this hatred that was thrown at me wasn't thrown by black people. No, no, no. It came out of the mouths of white people, people like you, people like Trump. I need you to understand that what's funny to black people is this. You think you know us. You don't know us. After the 400 years of slavery that you put us through, if we were who you said we would have nailed your doors and windows shut to your house late in the night, poured gasoline on it, and burned you up, and stood there and watched as you died screaming. If we were that violent. You don't know us. After all this time of living in your house, you don't know anything about us. You make up stories that you believe about black people, but you don't know us. Not at all. You don't know that the Sudanese, which is not their real name, built the pyramids. They are the architects of the pyramids. Prove me wrong. But you got a story about that. The first story you had was that aliens built them. That was your first story. And let us not forget the Egyptians of the day are not the Egyptians that actually built those pyramids. The people who built those pyramids were Nubians, black people who are the Sudanese, who have over 2,000 pyramids in the Sudan that are older than the pyramids in Egypt, as quiet as that's kept. We don't hate you. We feel sorry for you. We don't come to your country and enslave you. The Africans went to Europe, they went to Spain, they didn't enslave anyone, but they did spread knowledge and education and healthcare. They did do that. because that's who we are. Hun, hear me very clearly, if you can. Please put your robe back in your closet. I need you to get in your car and drive to the largest library that you can find, probably on a university. And then I need you to pick up some books and I need you to read them. I say a university because you can't find it in public schools. You want to erase the educational excellence of Black people from public schools, but you cannot erase it from universities at this point. You are ignorant. And that's different from being stupid. I need you to know the difference between the two words, ignorant and stupid. You're ignorant, which causes you to say stupid things. I am tired, exhausted from the rhetoric that is coming out of the vocal cords of white men and women and their kids. I am tired of white people killing other white people and other races as a result of their idiocy. I am tired of white people, and it is the majority white people, thinking that it is okay to walk around with a gun and just indiscriminately shoot people. What is your real legacy of war, of genocide, of spreading infectious diseases, of the lies, of not honoring your treaties, of setting up wars in other countries without even Americans knowing or without our consent? We could do a real deep dive if you'd like, but your little mind at this moment, you couldn't handle that. Also, did you know that Jesus was Jewish? He wasn't white. He was a brown-skinned, short Jew. So when you pray to God, when you call on the name of Jesus, I want you to imagine that short, brown-skinned Jew. Because I can bet you that if he walked into your church, he wouldn't be welcome. Not as he is, not as he was. And if he was at some kind of police stop in some kind of southern state, they'd probably just shoot him. That's who you are. And we're not mad about it. We're exhausted. Don't kick the dog too hard. You kick the dog too hard, my friend, it'll bite. And that's the truth. Lord bless your heart. And I really, really mean that.